All right. Let's try this again. Hey, how's everybody doing? Okay, so let me explain this. Yesterday, I I thought I was just in Money Moves, but it comes, I was on live, okay? I was on live on YouTube. And a lot of you guys on YouTube was trying to find links that I was talking about that was only in Money Moves. And so we traded this morning, we killed it this morning, and we don't know what the market is going to yield, okay? We only take what it yields. Remember, we do scalp trading, it's 0 DTE, it's not your normal trading. But because I made that mistake, I am going to just kind of do a wrap up of what happened on yesterday. I know it was kind of confusing. I decided to let the video stay up. The money mover said, hey, let it stay up, Larry. So I let it stay up. So we're just going to look. Remember, we do 0 DTE, meaning 0 days until expiration. And so we're going to see. All right. We made money this morning. This morning was the day, or was the time. Actually, this morning was a much better trading day than yesterday. I really don't like Thursdays. I don't trade on Thursdays. Remember, process of elimination. Okay. The days that you trade that is no good, don't trade those days. It's simple for me. Okay. All right. So let's go to the live room. I'm watching the charts. Okay. I'm watching what's happening. We're going to go to the charts. Okay. We have winners here. And we have some people that were winning this morning. Somebody made a nice piece of change this morning, and everybody was posting their wins. And I asked them to post it as a reply. Okay. I don't know where that went. Oh, I see what happened. All right, so we're just going to get right into it, guys. I said congratulations here. And let's just go into that. This is what happened this morning. Boom. Somebody made 272. You guys see all of those numbers. These are the wins from this morning. Oh, nice day. 533. What was that? Hey, despise not. Okay, despise not. We were just getting in 230, 16, 730, 309. This was this morning's trading session. 49. Hey, 49 is 49. $3,944. Congratulations. $678. This is what we're doing, guys. This is what we're doing. Okay. Let's see here. Let me see, did that go offline? No, it didn't. All right, let's get right to it, guys. We're going to get right to it. All right, so we're going to look at the SPY. Okay. All right. We could see that the SPY looks like a snake. We don't like snakes. The Qs will probably look like a snake. These are twin brothers. There was a move earlier in the day. There was this big fall earlier in the day. This is the traffic trader that you guys are looking at, okay? Here's what I did. On SpaceX, we were printing money on SpaceX. You saw that a lot of people made money on SpaceX. And I left them with the 9 in the 20 EMA. Okay, if you listen to me, when I got off this morning and you made more money with SpaceX, put it in the chat right now. If you made more money with SpaceX, not only did I lead you to the money, but I want you to let people know that you also made money. Okay? All right. Looks like you need, no, that's a myth. That's a myth. It's a myth. If you made money this morning on SpaceX, money movers, leave it in the chat. All right. Okay, so there you go. You made 250. You made 100. Okay. You lose some. Okay, you lose some. Okay, hey, you win some, you lose some. Money movers, if you made money with SpaceX, I left you with specific instructions as it pertains to the 9 and the 21. Okay, so you made money. Oh, yeah. Came down smooth. She dropped. All right, so I told you if you were in, there you go, love it, paper trading. I told you if you were in and you have a traditional way of trading, okay, oh, there you go. There you go, 373. Yvonne, I know you made some money. You made 144, trust the signal. What I said was, we normally trade the 2-minute on scalp trades. We're in and out. Okay, we got all of the winners there. Okay, you guys made that money. Okay, all right. So what I left you with was I told you to go to a higher time frame. Oh, look at that, $500. You made $1,200 on the SPY, $292. You made $875 on Tesla. We traded Tesla too. We traded Stressler. So I was telling you guys when I left you to stay in as long as these lines were under, the bars were under the 9, and this is the 21. Okay, so I told you to go to a higher time frame. Now, if you went to the 5-minute, you should have been out of this trade here around 12:35 Eastern Standard Time. If you went to the 10-minute, of course, it's going to tell you to get out a little later, right? So that was 1:20, okay? So remember, I said I want you to bounce between and see. But this is to help you stay in the trade longer. You made $200. You made $550. You made $5,500 on Tesla puts. Okay, I love it. Okay, so no, I haven't traded that yet, but I will think about it. Okay, I will think about it. Okay, so to my money movers, kaboom, congratulations. Okay, so now what I want to do is we're going to go back to the conventional way of the traffic trader. Okay, we're going to go here. I'm going to cut it back on. Right, I'm going to show you what else you could have done, like I instructed. Okay, all right. Then we could have just went to the Heiken Ashi. Let's see what happened. We're just going to turn the 9 EMA off. Okay, I mean the 21. Remember, my instructions was go to a higher time frame, and as long as you're in the right lane where slow traffic, you are in a put. And then I said, when you cross over to go into fast traffic, that means get out. But remember, we look at the RSI crossover, followed by confirmation in the rear view mirror, which is the MACD. It was telling you we're getting out. Boom, we got out. You should have been out right here. Now, this was a fake out, consolidation. It's okay if you stayed in, but about right here, you should have been out. Why? We printed a green light. That means you should have been out. And you could have actually taken a call. Okay, so I just wanted to go through that just for the people that are here on YouTube to see how we're making real money. Okay, all right, so now let's trade. Let's go in and trade the rest of the day. So we're letting money movers, we're letting people, look at that, $800. Yep. There we go. You got out. All right. You joining tonight. Here, I just wanted to give you guys a peep since I made a mistake and went live yesterday. I just wanted to come back. I just felt like I owed you guys something. And so what we're going to do now, we're going to go back. These are the levels. I give these levels before you trade. I give them. And we're going to see what's going on right now. Right? So let me show you where you are. We are beneath. This is pre-market high, pre-market low. We are beneath right here, but it's choppy and it's snaky. We don't like snakes. We like duck necks. We like duck necks that go all the way up, and then you got the lips on the end. This is confusion. This is choppy. The SPY is very choppy. Was there money to be made, but it was hard to be carved out? Yes. So now let's go to the Qs. Same deal. We're in chop zone, all right? We had a data that shows how strong the consumer is. We had consumer data, but look at here, chop, 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 chop. And this is, if you're on the road, this is like trucks doing this and you're in a small car. Do you want to get on that expressway? Nope. Okay, so let's look at Stressler, right? This is pre-market high, pre-market low. I call this morning magnet. That's a place where it likes to snap to on Tesla and SpaceX. I'm going to keep my eye on SpaceX. We had this huge drop, as you could see, and now it's coming back up. I believe that long term, this is a fake out. I believe that SpaceX will continue to have downward pressure. That doesn't mean you can't have green days. I just believe it's going to be downward pressure. It has some nasty price movement. Yep. Okay. Larry, how do you make money trading full stock? This is options. This is options. Okay. Yep. These are options. We are in and out. Look at my girl here. She made 4,000. You was cooking this morning, girl. You was absolutely cooking. Yep. All right. What else? Okay. All right. Let's stay focused. All right. We're going to stay focused and we're going to fish. Now, remember, the reason why people lose with options, especially 0 DTE like we do, is because you're trying to force a trade, right? You can't force a trade. You got to take what the market gives you. It's like planting and harvest, okay? The planting is you studying how to use your tools, and then you got to see what the ground is going to harvest. Yep, there we go. Are you still holding? Oh, 6 months out. Gotcha. I was going to say, you shouldn't be holding, but you're 6 months out, not 0 DTE. So now, let's go down to the 2 minute on SpaceX. Okay. We got the traffic trader here. And we are entering into consolidation, right? How do we know it's consolidating? Look here. Look at here at the histogram. You got hills. You got valleys, okay? So the hills, when the hills go up, the stock go up, okay? Don't do that, okay? And then we had a crossover here in the RSI, and we're coming down. And so now that just means consolidation at this point, okay? And it's choppy. It's trying to find out what's going on. I'm telling you guys, if anyone listening to me has a call option, I'm not telling you this. I'm going to tell you what Larry thinks. We're on YouTube, so I can't be direct. Here's what I will tell you. If you have a call option on SpaceX that is expiring anytime past today, good luck with that. Right. So let's see what's going on. All right. I'm going to check the NASDAQ. NASDAQ is down 110 points. I don't know what's going on with the news. I usually have Yahoo up, Bloomberg or Yahoo, but my main thing is CNBC. So I normally trade with CNBC playing here, right? When I'm not live trading, that's how I trade. So I could hear what's going on in real time and know what's going on that's moving the market, okay? So now we're starting to get red candles on SpaceX again. I'm going to see if SpaceX can come down to 138, but we're going to wait because there is no clean signal for 0 DTE yet. We have one dot. We got one line or should I say 1 bar, we're on the 2-minute time frame, beneath the 9. We try to go 2, and then we're going to get consolidation. I'm sorry, confirmation, okay? We have a crossover on the MACD, but I'm trying to wait a little bit more for this RSI to show us we got a clean, clear signal, right? So we had a crossover on the RSI, then we had a crossover on the MACD, okay? Then we're supposed to have 2 bars under, but we have to see what the candles are telling us. Right now, we only have 1 bar that's starting to print under the 9 EMA, okay? Tesla is not doing anything. It's in consolidation. The Qs are in consolidation. It's splitting the 9 EMA right in half. That means we don't trade. We do not trade. The SPY is doing the same thing. No trade. No. Okay, you had this fake out right here. You got to cross over here, cross over here. We came down, green candle, broke. Okay, so we only had 1, 2, and then you see that hard reversal on the RSI, which pushed the green candle right back up. We do this live in real time. And when you get good with the tools, you learn how to use the tools. And it's just nothing's moving. Okay, nothing is moving. And it's Friday. A lot of times there's movement in the last 15 minutes. We shall see in real time. Okay. This is live. I'm live. I'm all the way live. The only reason I'm here on YouTube is I made a mistake on yesterday, and I didn't know I was live on YouTube, right? And I thought I was talking to my money movers. So we have a lot of fun. We make money. Yep. Live. Yep. Hey, Dave Perez, how much money you made? You're welcome. Okay. CoreWeave. Oh yeah, we made a little money on that one this morning too. That was CoreWeave. What was that? Let's see. We made some money on that. That is CRWV, right? Yep. Woo! She tanking. She falling, man. Let's see if we can get a level right quick. CoreWeave is falling. Let's take the traffic trader off. I'm gonna just go to the 1 hour really, really quick. Try to find a level. Man, she tanking. She tanking hard and she tanking fast. $102.26. Now we got to come down further than that. Looks like she's going to come down to 102.26. Let's see what else she can come down to. Remember, this is scalp trading. It's a little different. 100, maybe. Maybe. 100. No, I'm going to move this down here. 100. Yeah, 100 is where she could come down to. Let's see if she falls. Okay, let's see if she falls. 100. Let's see if she comes down to 102 and then 100. This is CoreWeave. Okay. Now we don't get in and chase. We wait for retracement, but this looks pretty bearish to me. CoreWeave looks pretty bearish. She's gonna come down to 102.26. Yep. As a put, of course. Right? 102.26. She's going to hit. 1 second. Hey, I'm live now. I took care of it, and I'll call you later, okay? That's okay. No problem. Bye-bye. I wanted a thumbnail made. She is on it. That's my assistant. She is on it. Yeah. All right. So we're going to see what's happened. Oh, this is the 15-minute. Let's come down to the. Let's go to the 5 on CoreWeave. Yeah, she looks bearish. She looks bearish. Yeah, 102 is she's coming down to 102. Now, guys, just because we're at 102.78, you go, oh, I missed it. No, you could still make money from here to 102. This is scalp trading. Okay. Now, remember, be careful with 0 DTE after 230. Okay. After 230, be careful with 0 DTE. Okay. Just go the next day out, which will be Monday. Right. Yep. Go the next day out, which will be Monday. Right. So we'll come back and we'll see if she hits 102. And if she flushes to 102, then she may come to 100. But all you got to do is do 102 at this point. Don't even try to go lower. SpaceX, as you can see, she's playing. All the while, she's kind of drifting down. Right? She's going to make you work. And then, guys, look at this. Let me zoom in. I call this a morning magnet, right? It tends to snap right back to it. It literally came right up and bing, kissed my morning magnet right there. And somebody in the group is making money off of that. Now, we normally tell you trading between pre-market high and pre-market low is dangerous, but we make money with the morning magnet. You can come and check that out. All right. Now on the Qs, we're starting to get a little movement here. It's not strong enough for me though. We got a crossover here. We only have one candle above the 9 EMA. One candle. We're printing the second one right now. Is it a strong enough signal for Larry to jump in early? Nope. Nope. Okay. It's not. So listen, you're going to sell it. Doesn't matter. I don't care how expensive it is. This is one of the things that people get messed up. They go, oh, it's too expensive. Who cares if it prints from now until closing bell, if it prints 50%, 100%? Who cares about the price? You're just choosing that date, but you're going to get out, right? So look at what the Qs is doing. You're going to sell it today. When it hits your level, you're going to sell it, right? Now look at that. The Qs is trying to get to 730. Look at that. Chop, 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 breakout. Right? May not make it. Tesla, kiss morning magnet, now it's trying to go up. SpaceX, something is happening. CoreWeave, all printing green candles. All right? So something is happening in the news that everything kind of bottomed out right away. And if you want a good tip on day trading, you should always have some sort of news noise in the background to let you know what's going on when you see these moves. Don't just get locked into the technicals. Have your ears open to see what's going on that's causing these. Remember, these are reactive indicators. These are reactive indicators. They're reacting to the news. They're what's called lagging indicators. But we make money with these lagging indicators, don't we, Money Moves? All right. So we saw we were heading down. The histogram was doing deep red. And then when you start getting this light red and you come down here and the RSI gives you a left turn, just like this RSI gave you a left turn, we had a left turn here. and we're about to enter into the left lane, which means that you should not be into a put, or you should be looking to take your money. And this is on the five minute. So if you were in a put and you start crossing over the 9 like that, you probably want to take your money and run. Okay. On the 2 minute, you crossed way above. Look at that. You were oversold and you had a quick reversal on CoreWeave. You should be out. SpaceX is fighting. Nothing on Tesla. The Qs are turning around. And the Qs are trying to make a run up to 730. Okay? And yeah, Unc is already 729.87. Doesn't matter. Do an in the money call to 730. Okay? But the time to get into that, I said I wouldn't take it. I still wouldn't take it. The reason I wouldn't take it, and the reason why a lot of people are losing money, is the money's burning a hole in your pocket, and you at a Russian roulette table trying to gamble. We're not trying to gamble here. We got a system, and if the system says don't take it, don't take it. Save your money for a brighter day or another stock, right? So now, here's why I'm not taking it. Look at how choppy this is. Look at how choppy this is. Okay. Okay. Look at how choppy this is. Right? Look at how choppy this is. All right. Okay. Learn the signal. Learn the signal. Okay. Learn the signal. Listen, whoever said that, I want you to listen to what I'm saying. When I say I wouldn't take that, I said I wouldn't take it. And if I say she looked like she's drifting down, but I wouldn't take it, that means I wouldn't take it. Learn how to drive first. Okay? Look at the signal. Just look with your eyes, not with your ears. Look with your eyes. Watch this. She's above the 9. It doesn't matter what it looks like right here. This is scalp trading. If she crosses above the 9 and she's going up, then you shouldn't be in a put. Okay? SpaceX was going down, 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 down until she crosses, right? And when she crosses, you sell. When it crosses, you sell. Okay? When it crosses, learn and then trade. Right? That's a liquidity sweep. See how fast that happened? That's a liquidity sweep. Yes, she was coming down. She was drifting down, drifting down, drifting down. This is what I mean about news. Something just happened for CoreWeave to turn around just like that. And now she's coming up. She's going to kiss 105. Okay? Yep. I want you to look at it. Yeah, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay. This is what this is about. This is what it's about. Yeah, already sold on a 2 minute. That's what I was showing. Already sold here. Okay, and so now what? She's creeping up. She hit the 105. Okay, it's fast.
3,
this is not like regular.
2, 1.
You know, a lot of people say it's stressful. It's really not if you learn your tools. If you learn your tools, it actually is not that stressful to me. Okay, kaboom, baby. If you really watch the tools, watch the levels, let me give you a quick 2-minute crash course on these tools for those of you that are new. Okay. Yep. And this happens. This reversal happens. But let me give you a quick 2-minute crash course on how we trade here. Okay. So now the center line is the 9 EMA, right? We're on the 2 minute, which is fast. Now you will see this crossover, but if you were trading the 15 minute, you're just getting a green candle, right? Smaller time frames means faster moves. Okay. So here we printed a red light, and it was a true red light because we just went down, down, down. But we started getting what? Oversold. It's showing you right here. And then in a 2-minute without a notice, we got this, and then it, boom, it exploded and went up. Okay. So that's why you have what? Stop losses, and you got to have them set, right? So you don't want to give all of your money back. So you got to look at this. Now, let me give you the 1, 2, 3 punch. 1, the RSI shows you a crossover first. 2, the MACD shows you a crossover second. Now, here's where 3 wouldn't work for you. We usually have 2 candles above the 9 EMA. But here, instead of 2 candles, you waited for 2 candles, you already gave it up because it was one big candle. This happens, and there's nothing you can do to control that. That happens, okay? Okay? And you gotta be careful, okay? Yeah, it just happens. It's a liquidity sweep. That means that they are looking. They're hunting. And now look at it. It's going bullish again. It's going back to pre-market low. Okay? That's not true. That's not true. Yeah, that's not true. I used to do it all the time. You can, I used to do it all the time. You can put a stop loss when you're scalp trading. You just have to be fast, right? Now, do I do it now? No, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm looking at this camera. You guys can't see it like at home. I'm looking at this computer. I have a computer here, a computer here. Here's where my trading view at. I'm looking at where my stop should be, and I'm looking at my phone. I know what the number is. And when it crosses above, then I'm selling. So I don't set it. But when I'm not teaching you guys, there are times where I'll set the stop loss and just let it, especially when I'm in profit, I'll set the stop loss and let it trigger in profit. Yeah, absolutely you can. Right? Now she's taken off. Okay? Now she's taken off. But you guys know, in the second half, for this to calm down and just pop up, I don't trust it. Yep. Something happened. Look at SpaceX. The reversal, this started the reversal at 226. This started the reversal at 226. See, something happened, right? Something happened between those two. Yes, something happened around that 226 time. These are not doing much. But around that 226, 224, something happened because SpaceX reacted and CoreWeave reacted exactly at that time. Yes, now SpaceX is trying to, I just believe that it's Friday, people were trying to do puts on SpaceX. That's what I believe this is. And they're trying to kill shorts. He said Trump started speaking. Yeah, you need trading view. Yep. It usually happens at 345. Guys, we've made so much money at 345. But something is going on. I don't want to put on the TV. It'll be too loud. Something is going on to cause this. Now, when this happened at this time of the day and it starts going up, I do not chase a call. I personally do not chase a call. I don't care what the signal says. Okay? It says, yeah, you could be in a call. I don't chase it. Why? There could be a hard reversal. It literally could just be a liquidity grab. That's all. And it's the risk not worth taking. Okay? So a lot of you guys are losing with options you're like double dutch trying to get in on every turn. And your first job is to stop losing and waiting for a better setup. Okay? So this is, to me, this fast reversal, soon as we get one tick, let's say you were here and you were in a put and you were going down, right? You get one green candle above the 9 EMA and now you go, should we be in a call? No, we want to wait. We want to wait. So for instance, you were coming down and you get here and you say, should we be in a call? It's hitting the green candle. We only have a crossover down here, but we don't have a confirmed crossover yet on the MACD. So the answer is no. Be cool. Be cool. And this could be a fake out. She could come right back down. So we just chill. Really, all you need a week, all you need is, to me, 3 good trades in a week. If you do 5, you're good. Some of y'all doing 50 trades a week, you're not making money. You're just throwing money away. 50, you're increasing your lose rate. Okay? Now the Qs are looking better. So, doesn't this look like a cleaner setup, the Qs, than CoreWeave? To me, it does. To me, it does. And she hit again. Already gave a kaboom on that. Remember, the levels down on the red are the same levels going up. Okay? And what do you mean by that? What I mean by that is, for all of my money movers, what they get in the morning is they get this with these levels. This is pre-market high, pre-market low. And if we go into calls, these are the call numbers that they're going to. Okay? So if you see 736, you may see 737 on your options chain. That's what this is. This is going to be 738. But this is going to be 742.50, right? This is going to be 740.50 because that's the closest number. Same thing going down, round up. Okay? And the first thing I want you to do is paper trade. I don't want you to put your hard-earned money at risk. This is not Vegas. We are not gambling. This is a system that if you learn this system, you're going to win 85% of your trades. Period. Learn the system, win 85%. And 85% is life-changing money. Okay? All right, let's see. Stressler. Nope. See how? Yeah, this is tricky on SpaceX. CoreWeave ran up the pre-market low and hit a wall and stalled. I'm on a 2-minute time frame. But look at how fast that was, guys. This is not normal. Look at how fast. See that green line? Bam. It went from oversold under the 30, and then she crossed over, and this big bull candle came. That was too quick. Okay? And you can leave here. I don't know who you are. You can get out. I didn't tell you to, I told you to learn your tools. So you can go bye-bye. We make too much money for you to come in here with that negativity. You can just tap out. Learn the signal. If I say learn the signal, you learn the signal. We win in 85%. You're lazy. You're lazy. You're lazy. Whoever you are, and I'm saying that in love. You're just lazy. Learn how to drive, right? I'm giving you the tools. If you just want to be told, I don't want to learn all of that. I just want to be told what to do. This ain't the room for you. You go somewhere else. I don't feel sorry for you. That's right. Trust the signal. Yeah, you wasn't paying attention. Somebody else that was paying attention made $123. Somebody else that was paying attention made $160. So, and yeah, somebody made $100. Yeah, you're right. You're right. We making too much money for that to come in. This is why I love money moves, because we don't do negativity in money moves. We got too much money to make. All right, let's go. Q's. She's hugging 730. Thanks for catching me. I was about to go off on the deep end. Thanks for catching me. 400. Trust the signal. That's it. Yep. I jumped in after the move was made. Yep. I'm literally, yeah, no crying in baseball. Making that money. I love it. I love it. Yep. I love making you guys money. Absolutely love it. All right. The SPY. We got 14 minutes left. This morning, we were killing this morning. Well, the market was yielding us excellent returns this morning. Yep. And now, this is that last 15 minutes. Let's see if there is a move. Let's see if there is a move. Yep. I like that. I like that. I like that. I'm a musician, not a magician. Well, you know what? To the person, who was the person that I got on your case? I want to teach you. I want to make you profitable. What's your name? Put your name in there. I want to make you profitable. Put your name in there, the person that said that they lost. Yeah, we cooking in the kitchen. Person that said they lost. I want to make you a winner. What's your name? All you have to do is listen. Where is he? No, I want the person that said it. I want the person that said it. Let me go back. I want to make you a winner. This is what I'm talking about. $2,400. She's a winner. She's a winner. She's a winner. Okay? All you have to do is listening. Listen. Yep. All you have to do is listen. And if you listen, you will make money. Right? CoreWeave is hugging pre-market bottom. Okay? Pre-market bottom. Yep. Yeah, Cyberpunk, you've been killing it too, man. He said, I lost before I started following you. Well, we want to we want to help you be a winner, right? We want to help you be a winner. I really want to help everybody, including the person that, came with the negativity. I really do want to help you. I really do want to help you. All you got to do is just change your tone, brother. I'm here to help you. I'm just here to help you. That's all I'm here to do is help you. Okay? We make money. We win. 85% of my calls are winning calls. If you want a bigger win rate than that in options, you need to go to the moon, because our rule is 110. We only put 10% of our money into a trade, and we never put more than that. Okay? All right? Okay, so user. Okay? Oh, okay. You've been put on a timeout. You've been put on a timeout. It was, let me take a picture, because I want to take you and I want to make an example out of you and make you a winner. Okay? I want to make you a winner. And all you got to do, when you come back in, I'm going to make you a winner. Because I want people to see, and this is you. You got put on a timeout. This is your ANTD dog 35 was the user, okay? My admin let me know that they put you on a timeout. We want to make you a winner. And I want you to publicly apologize, but I'm going to make you some money. And I want you to publicly apologize for your tone, man. I know you're used to people taking from you. I'm not here to take from you. I'm here to help you. All right. Qs went above 730. I said it was going above 730, but what do we do? What do? We trust the signal. We had a crossover here, right? Even though it was choppy, we had a crossover on the RSI, right? It was confirmed by the MACD, okay? We crossed above the 60, right? And then we were drifting up, but this wasn't a clear signal. We were drifting up, but as you can see, she was touching. But at this time of the day, do I really want to go into that trade? At this time of the day, it is 10 minutes till. I don't do 0 DTE. Remember, on yesterday, I told you guys live here, when it's, let's say it's 25 minutes left to a session, just choose the next day out. Even if you're going to sell it today, which I do, I don't hold anything over the weekend. I still give myself a little time. Come on. Come on, man. Yeah. They don't know. They just don't know. I'm here to help people, period. Yes. Do I have a business? Yes. Do I make money? Yes. Do I want you to make money too? Yes. Ask my thousands of Money Move followers. They will tell you I am 100% invested in them making money and not just tell me what to do. No, I want to teach you how to fish. So we could see that the NASDAQ bottomed out. We were down by like 120 something. Now the NASDAQ is like coming back up. But man, yeah. It hooked morning magnet, right? Morning magnet. Guys, remember, put in the chat if I showed you that it was going to hit morning magnet intraday. Put it in the chat. Says, yes, I remember that. Put that in the chat. We're on Tesla. And I call this morning magnet. It's between pre-market high and pre-market low. Now, most teach don't trade that range. I do too. But we know how to trade it. Yep. We know how to trade it, and we know how to trade it and make money. Yeah. This day is cooked. This day is cooked. Okay. So let me show you guys what's going on. So you don't just join Money Moves. I'm going to talk about the overall market when this is over. You don't just join Money Moves and watch Larry trade. No, all of these winners, 5,000, 4,000, 500, 272, all of these winners, I teach them how to fish, okay? And I give them the tools called the traffic trader, okay? And so we have classes here. Let me show you how it looked. I showed you guys this yesterday, right? So you could see. We have beginning options classes right here. So you see here where it says beginning options classes. I have a shortcut right here using the traffic trader. And then I got a full on course for dummies and, the whole book series. Okay. and it helps you to become a trader. Look at what just happened to Tesla. Look at that. Bam, it shot all the way up. Now you tell me that this ain't a money grab. Look at that. Yep. 3 days a week. 3 days a week I live trade. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Bam, shot up and came back down. Tell me that's not a liquidity grab. Tell me that's not a liquidity grab. And look at this dump on CoreWeave. Right back down to 105. Okay? 105. That's where she wants to be. Let's see what's happening with the SPY. You know, everybody trades the SPY, and that's cool. I'm not a big fan of the SPY. I like the Qs over the SPY because we have made a lot of money on the Qs. Money movers. Let them know how much money we print on the Qs. We love the Qs. The Qs have been very, very good to me. I love the Qs over Tesla, right? Tesla's a rock wilder. Again, you don't know what it's going to do. Is she going down? Is she going up? And if you are new, I would say be careful. Yep. Be careful with Tesla. Yep. Yep. Make more money with the Qs. Yep. I double hate this SPY. Oh, Trey, tell him what your best month was. Tell him, you know what? Trey has been with me for a while. What have you been averaging the last 3 months, Trey? Yeah, I love the Qs. Yep, the Qs is what's happening. Trey, tell them over the last month, what have you been averaging in the community? Ballpark. Yep. Well, I teach what's called scaling in. So we don't have a set, okay? We don't have a set. NVIDIA's good. So look at Trey. Trey averaging around 32K a month. And I watch him. I watch Trey. Trey been rolling with me for a while. I watch him. And he's got a job. Trey's been making about 32K a month. Is everybody going to do that? Nope. Trey is extremely disciplined. Yeah, and I watch him do that. Okay? Yep, Trey has been killing it, man. Absolutely killing it. And where's the new couple, that young couple? Sanchez, are you on here, Sanchez? You've been killing it. It's you and your wife. Is Sanchez here? Oh yeah, yep. Mr. Stocklove. Yeah, he's a beast. Yeah, Trey has been absolutely killing it. Yeah, he shows his portfolio all of the time. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, this session is cooked, y'all. We got 30 seconds left, and this session is cooked. Look at that. I'm going to, while I have you guys on, I'm going to teach you. I'm going to give you a 3-minute. I'm going to give you a 3-minute crash course on the traffic trader. 5 minutes, okay? So for those of you that are here, I'm going to give you 3 to 5 minute crash course on the traffic trader. Just stay put, okay? It's live. Yeah, Trey is killing it. Man, that's absolutely cool, man. People don't believe that. People just don't believe that all you really need is discipline. Yep. Oh, I will. There we go. Sanchez. Made over 30K on the last 3 months. Sanchez, man, we celebrate you, brother. We celebrate you, Sanchez. We got to talk, Sanchez, because you need to be you need to be a crown trader. Both of y'all. Yep. Yeah, market close. I want to be like Trey. I want to be like Trey. Trey. Yeah, interview Trey. Trey, we got to get you up on the interview. Who don't show? Oh, he does. He does show his portfolio. He don't show it all of the time, but he showed his wins. He posted in the chat, guys. Appreciate you. Yeah. He does. You made 20K? Sweet. Yep. All right, let's go into some teaching. Hey, I wanna interview you. Trey Jones, you may be my cousin. Let me hold something, man. Let me hold something. All right. So, all right. Yeah. Trey posts his wins. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna give a 5-minute crash course. You know, Jones brothers. You know what? Me and my brothers had a group, and we were the Jones brothers. All right. So let me introduce you guys that are looking here on YouTube. And this was just a follow-up from the mistake that I made yesterday. Okay. Stock up with the Joneses. All right. And so that's why I'm here. I'm not going to be on YouTube, but I made the mistake on yesterday, and I'm just following up. All right. You're welcome. I appreciate it. So let me show you how things really do work. Okay. Right. So there's a lot of moving parts into the traffic trader, a lot of moving parts behind the engine. Yeah, full of EMAs, that type of deal, right? So, I'm getting notices that power may be getting close to being on. So look at this, guys, right? Even my money movers, I want you guys to watch this, okay? Stocks with money. Okay, all right. Let me teach this right quick. All right, so now we got to move up here, right? And I want you to think about this literally as you're driving, okay? Literally as you're driving. Come and join and learn. I want you to everybody that joins, I just want you to paper trade. 21 days is all you need. Not even a month. 21 days to form a habit, okay? Paper trade, right? Or just watch. But first thing I want you to do is take the class. And if you get in, just do one contract, okay? Just do one contract. Welcome to the family. So let me show you what we're going to do. And I'm going to update, okay? Man, all the power's coming back on now. I'm going to update some of the classes, okay? All right. I'm going to, in here, it'll be the only link in here, okay? So go to description, go to more, go to description, and come down, and it'll be the only link. And if you can't find the link, I'm going to post the link in the chat. It's going to be pinned to the top. It's called Money Moves, okay? All right. So let me teach this really quick. Okay, guys, and I'll answer some questions. All right. So we had a move up here. Now this don't look like a lot, but for options, the way we do scalp options, it's a lot. You saw somebody make $3,200 today, right? And so it ran up from 135 to 140, right? So from 135 to 140, it's not a lot of money, right? It's only 3%. I can't make no money on 3%, but these are options, okay? Now, when it comes to options, 3% is like 300%, right? It's a lot, okay? And so you gotta see what is going on, right? So let me show you this. This is the traffic trader, okay? When you engage the traffic trader, it's just gonna come up like this. We got the lines, we got the signals, the lights, and we have the MACD. This is the default. It's gonna default like this, okay? All right, so now I engage the RSI for confluence, and I change the RSI. I'll teach you all of that, okay? So now, how do we know it was a green light? And you're trading the 2-minute, okay? So if you notice, we had a few red lights, but the red lights turned green, right? So we had a flush and then a drift up, okay? If you go to the 5-minute time frame, you're going to see that you got less lights, okay? Let's go to the 5-minute time frame. I'm going to show you how this traffic trader works, okay? So now, if you want a more solid play, you're going to want to trade the 5 minutes. But because we like getting in and grabbing little plays, we trade the 2-minute and the 5-minute. Now, what happened before we went here? It printed a red light. And just like driving, slow traffic is in the right corner, in the right-hand lane. Remember, all traffic goes this way, okay? All traffic goes this way. So slow traffic is in the right lane, except for some of you old people that's in the left lane with your right blinker on, going slow. And fast traffic is in your left lane. Slow traffic, right lane, puts. Left lane, fast traffic, calls. There are 3 major points that we look for when we are trading, okay? And you're going to see them all here as clear as day. We look for 3 points of confirmation, or you hear the word confluence. 3 points, right? All right, so now here's the first one. 1, we got a crossover right here, right? See that? 2, we got a crossover right here. Green light on top on the RSI. Do we get in yet? Nope. Look above where the candle is. Followed by the MACD. 2, we got a green light here. Now we're ready. And what happened when it crossed over? We printed a yellow light. What does the yellow light mean? It means a reversal from whatever color that precedes it. It was red, that means we're going green, okay? And then we wait for number 3. Number 3 is 2 candles above the 9 EMA. So 1, 2, 3, okay? And it's really just that simple. 1, 2, 3. And then we enter the call, right? Now, above the 9 EMA and below the 9 EMA, let me go back to the 2-minute. You're going to see that you have way more lights on a lower time frame. A lower time frame, you're going to have way more lights. Why? We like to make money here. And so if you really open this up, you will see yellow light, red light. Okay, does red light mean that you go into a put? No. You still got candles above the 9 EMA. And then what happens? In the left lane, boom. Then we had 1, 2 above, and you ride it up until the next yellow light. And this is how you make money, okay? Now, what we talked about today was how do we know how to stay into the play? Once you get into the play, we show you how to use what? You can come here. This is what they did today, some of them. And they go to the Heiken Ashi candles. What does the Heiken Ashi candles do? It just simply, I don't know if it's going to work now. There we go. It just simply helps you to stay in your lane. It helps you to stay in your lane. Left lane, green. So when we had this reversal right here, if you would have stayed, even disregarding the lights, long as you stayed in the left lane, you were in this call. See that? Stayed in the left lane. Just stayed in the left lane. And then what? We had a flush right here. So you'd have been out right here. So you would have rode this from here to here. Well, in options, that's massive money. That's massive money. So we look at the candles, okay? We had the crossover, and this histogram is also telling you when to get out. Because boots on the ground, as it fans green, it pushes up. If it fans down red, you see how it fans down red? It pushes down. And so there's a lot of things of confluence, and you could change this to your trading style. So for instance, let's just say you learn the traditional way. That's fine. We got you. All you got to do, take the candles off, right? You can go here and you can cut off the top and bottom filter. And for those that like to trade the 9 and the 21, boom, there we go. You can make that 21 any color you want, okay? Let's make it yellow so people could see, right? I'm just gonna make it yellow so you could see. And what happened? Let me show you what happened with this. Right here, right? It crossed above the white line, which is the 9 EMA, which means that the longer it stays above the white and the yellow, you could stay in the call. Look at that. Came close, and it dipped beneath the red, but did it really cross beneath the yellow? Nope, kind of stayed in there. And that white line is on top of the yellow line. So this helped you stay in the call longer, right? And then the bigger this gap is, the higher this is going. You just stayed in until it crossed right here on the 2 minute. You see that? So now you are talking about, you crossed here, so you got money right here, and you didn't get out until right here. That's a lot of money with scalp options, especially 0 DTE. And that's how people make big money. All you have to do is, even if you see this and it looks confusing to you, all you have to do is just come to get taught. Don't come to make money. Come to get taught. Come to learn how to fish. If you learn how to fish, I got money movers that if I go on vacation for a week, they're going to still make money because they're not just coming to see me trade. As a matter of fact, today, I didn't make any money. My followers did. Followers, money movers, let them know. On more than half of the days, you're not watching me trade. I'm giving the calls, but I'm teaching as I'm giving the calls. And that's how people make money. Yep. Yes, it comes with the traffic trader, and there are no tiers. Tiers. Yep. Invest in yourself. And myself and my guy Juan, there you go. Myself and my guy Juan, yeah, I focus on my people. That's it. And we have been back testing a new tool. And let me see if I can pull it up. We've been back testing a new tool that's going to come Okay, this new tool is gonna come. Everybody gets everything, and it's gonna look like that. Now yours won't have all of this in here. This is the option screener. So if you want to know what to trade in the morning, you be able to go to morning momentum, and it's going to tell you where the movers are. CoreWeave, Cisco, Clorox, boom, 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 boom. You want to trade the Mag 7? Go here to the quick filter, boom. Large cap, Mag 7, it's going to tell you Meta, Microsoft, Tesla. Meta was a good move today. Okay. If you want a cheaper contract, watch this. I got you. You want a cheaper contract? Come here and go to mid cap. Boom. There you go. This only costs $78, $45. These are not the contract. This is the stock price. $19, $44. So you know that the option is going to be cheaper. Riot, look at that, 24 bucks. I'm sorry, $7. So these are inexpensive options. Okay, there you go. So my assistant, can you, if you're with me, can you put the link in for Money Moves? Can you put the link in for Money Moves? Let me try to grab it right quick so you guys could see it here. There you go. You know, we don't have by the year set up yet. I am going to set that up. I don't have by the year set up yet. So we're working on it because the price will be going up. I'm just telling you right now. But everybody that's in at this price is grandfathered in. Your price will never increase. Okay. Oh yeah, my girl. There you go. Soon. That screen is coming soon. And there will be no increase in price. Everybody, I just wanted a community where everybody gets everything. And in closing, right? Yep. Love you guys too. And in closing, okay? Here is Beyond Meat. I'm not a big fan of Beyond Meat, man. I know all about it. I was in on early on it. Yup. No, it's not live every day. I teach you the tools, you go in. I trade 3 days a week. But here's what I showed you guys on yesterday, and this is in Money Moves. I didn't know I was live yesterday, so I apologize, right? So this is what I was talking about on yesterday. I wanted to do something that was community based. So if you go here to affiliate link, down here where it says affiliate link, when you go to affiliate link, and this, I don't care if it's your first day there, anybody that you refer, you get 30% of their payment for life, as long as they're in every month, not just one time, every month, not 10%, but 30%. Okay. Okay. All right. Thanks for instructions. I learned a lot today about the 90 MA and yep, there we go. There we go. Yep. So that's it, good people. What do you think about bots? Let me do this. I haven't checked it out in a while. I'm gonna be honest with you. We've been busy making money, so I really haven't checked it out. Okay. Let me do this right quick. Let me grab this link and put it in for you guys. Sorry about that. 1 second. Let me do that. Edit. And here we go. I'm going to put it all in there. Let's see here. There you go, guys. That's the link. Oh, it put everything in there. Let's see if I could get some of this other stuff out. It put everything in there. Let me just give you the link. And guys, as a matter of fact, the next time I go live, I'm going to let y'all put y'all's link in here. Because I'm crazy like that. All right. This is the link. That's the link. Okay? Yep. I trade 3 days a week. I trade three times a week. Yep. And then sometimes because of travel, I'm working on some crown traders, but 3 days a week. But I want you to get in there and consume the classes. I want you to get in and consume the classes, right? And I'm going to do an upgrade. So in the next week, you're going to have an upgrade that's going to make it even simpler for you to understand. So now's the time to actually start to learn. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it right there. I always say it's going to be an hour, and but I just can't be rude. Yep. There we go. Oh, wow. Wow. There you go. There you go. So come over, join our community. This is cool. Yeah. Yep. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it right there. Listen, you have a blessed and wonderful weekend. Listen, Chicagoland, south suburbs got hit with a tornado. I got hit too. And then I just spent all day getting trees down, got on a plane and flew across the country so I can be here with you guys. I'm going to fly back, and I may fly back here. I want to make sure my community money moves were fed. Listen, help people out. A lot of people are devastated, water damage, it just looks like a war zone. So help people the way you can, where you can, okay? You guys have a blessed and fantastic weekend. And look, this is what I want to tell you. If you believe in the power of prayer, I want you to put your name in the chat right now. Not right now. When we end this video, when I end this, and I want you to come back in the chat on YouTube, I just want you to put your name in the chat. My name is, and I want to pray over your finances this weekend. Okay? Put your name, not here, but in YouTube. I want you to put your name in YouTube, and we want to pray over your finances. Not only do we want to pray over your finances, we want to pray that you understand the tools and you get what's necessary. Get rid of the stinking thinking. Don't say, I can't do this. Yes, you can. We're going to take you by the hand and help you. And just like the sister that just made $34K, you can be on your way. $34K a month starts with $3,000 a month. $34K a month starts with $350 a month. It starts somewhere. So put your name in the chat as I end this video. Come back to this video, put your name in the chat, and we are going to pray over your finances. And this is for those of you that believe in the power of prayer. I want you to pray with me. Good wealth, good health, and everything else is all behind that. Wealth and health. Health and wealth, and in that order. Good health and good wealth in that order. Love you guys. All right. Live, love, laugh, and learn.